All right, I wanted to do one yesterday, but I had a seizure that put me into a nap that I woke up out of that had me thinking I missed the school bus. But then I realized it's 2020 in the middle of summer and the school bus doesn't even run anymore. And then I was like, what if our kids, our generation, is like the last generation of kids that ever ran on the school bus? And they're like, man, they're like telling their grandkids, it was so boring. We had to go to school at this big school where everybody was there, and then they carted us on this big yellow bus. And we were so bored. We just had to sing about how the wheels on the bus just spun around. I can see it now, how the world just will never... Anyway, then I laughed and got out of bed. Anyway, so I'm doing my video today. So I found something that I really enjoyed that I wanted to read to y'all that moved me, and I really hope that it touches y'all as well. So it starts with Romans 4:17, and it's talking about Abraham. If y'all know anything about Abraham, Abraham was far from perfect, and I love that. Abraham believed in God, who brings the dead back to life and who creates new things out of nothing. There are certain dead-end words in life: cancer, divorce, bankruptcy, infertility, unemployment, to name a few. How do you know when you're at a dead end? You know it when things get out of your control. Yeah. When you're at a dead end and you're waiting for deliverance, you need to remember this. The situation may be out of your control, but it's not out of God's control. When you face a dead end, don't focus on what you can do. Focus instead on what God can do. There are two things God can do that you can't do. He can bring the dead back to life and create new things out of nothing. Romans 4:17. If God can give life to a dead man, he can bring life to a dead career. He can bring life to a dead marriage. He can bring life to a dead dream. He can bring life to a financial dead end. When you face things that are out of your control, you need something more than a positive mental attitude. You need faith in God, because he can control things when you can't. Most of life is beyond your control, so you need faith far more than you need positive thinking. The Bible says, what is impossible with men is possible with God. Luke 18:27. God turns crucifixions into resurrections. He specializes in the impossible. It's called miracles. And he can do one in your life. God is ready to turn your dead end into deliverance. I love that. I love that. So I think whenever we are at a desperate situation in our lives, which I think the whole world is right now, I think we forget about that supernatural power of God that still exists to this day, that created the world, that rose the dead, that parted the Red Sea. This supernatural power of God still exists and is waiting to be active in our own lives. And God says the only thing we have to do is believe. And he will create something out of our lives, out of nothing. And that's a beautiful thing. So let's meditate on that today and work out a little bit together. I'm excited to work out with you. So I have a flow for you today that's a flow to tone and strengthen. So do keep in mind that I'm self-taught 31 and chronically ill, so don't judge me. I won't judge you. So let's get started, huh? Yay! All right. Here we go. Let's start up strong. Mountain pose, way up top, way up tall. Feel your back stretch out. Flat back. Up high. Prayer hands. Flat back into a round back. Touch your toes. One more time. Up into a mountain. Into a standing fold. Just let it fall. Give it a twist. Give it another twist. And then we're going to put our hands flat down. And we're going to jump into a plank. We're going to do this for 30 seconds, guys. You got it. Strong plank. From here, we're going to go into a three-legged dog. You're going to swing the right leg all the way up. And we're going to hold this for 30 seconds. Now you're going to swing that right leg all the way through your arms into a high lunge. Bring it up. Push your body up strong into a high lunge. Bring your hands into prayer hands. We're going to hold that for 30 seconds. You're going to start feeling your heart rate go up. We're not going to take any rest here. Get that heart rate up. Get your heart flowing. Get that tone going. You can get a twist here. Twist both sides. You can keep it straight. You can put your arms out for balance. Arms above your head. Prayer hands. Whatever feels good. You do you. We're good. Go all the way down here. We're going to swing that right leg all the way back up. And then back down into downward dog where we swing that left leg up. All the way back through. Push it back up strong. Prayer hands again. Wherever your hands feel comfortable. Down into a lunge. From here, we're going to go to warrior 2. Grab your balance. Left leg flat on the mat. Right leg all the way out. Hands right out in front of you. 30 seconds. All the way down. Feel that stretch. Leg down. Other leg up. 30 seconds. If I can find it. There we go. Maybe. If it gets too hard, you can always balance yourself here. Take rest. Child's pose. Take rest. Downward dog. Anything you feel, never push your body past what you need or what your body is telling you. Once you've pushed your body, you've gone too far. Okay. All the way down, legs together. From here, up, slight bend in the knees. We're going to go to chair pose, 30 seconds. Just a slight bend. Go down as far as you want. Farther you go down, bigger the burn. And then down, flat back, standing fold, mountain pose, prayer hands down over your chest, touch your toes, jump into a plank, hold, upward dog, stretch your neck out here, up into downward dog, down into child's pose, little cat and cow, stretch your back out, up, round back, down, arched back, here just cross-legged lotus pose, stretch your neck out, arms, catch your breath, quietly sit. just lie back. Lay here as long as you'd like. Thanking the Lord for everything that you have, all of his blessings. Thank you for joining me. Namaste. And I really hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you'll join me again. I enjoyed this. Thank you so much.